Okay, so almost half done the new attic in the front, where I'm actually putting a permanent fence up instead of the previously seen netting or electric tape. If you guys take a look down the one side here, we have all down the laneway done. Across this way, this is a little trickier because I want to have some gates. Not that it's tricky, but it's a little harder to stretch the wire. So I'm trying to use some of the stuff that I have, guys. So when you look at some of the things, you'll go, what's he doing? But so I have I gotta take this off still, this little attachment here, but basically I'm using cedar posts that I had, and I purchased a dozen T-posts, and then I had some of this old chain link components that I'm using where I need to put gates, because I'm just going to use a chain link gate. We're not going to have anything here that's going to put a lot of stress on any kind of gate that we put in place. So, because the plan is to put the American buff geese up front here, so we won't need anything heavy duty. But we are going with a decent fence. We're using a goat and sheep fence, so it's a high tensile, stiff 4x4 fencing. So I did have somebody ask me how what I was doing to tighten the fence. And I'm just going to quickly show you, because it's pretty simple. About 10 years ago-ish, when we moved here, I wanted to build a 50 by 50 area for the kids that was cheap. So in order to find a way to stretch it, I come up with a little homemade gizmo. And basically, it's probably very similar to what you would actually use if you had the industrial stuff or the commercial grade stuff. But 2x3, guys. 4 large on the side, eye on the other side. I'm not using it right now. I'm just got this ratchet strap hooked to the 2x3. But basically, these 4 hooks grab onto the fence. My ratchet strap right now, the other day it was hooked onto the truck, the back of the truck. Today it's hooked onto the tractor because I don't want to drive the truck out in the yard here. But it's the ratchet strap to actually just tighten it up until I feel comfortable with it before I hook it to the post. So it's very simple, straightforward. All the cedar posts, I've placed a bag of ready mix cement in to hold them tight in place, and I just drove in the T-posts. So it should do the job for us. I'm pretty confident that it's going to be secure. So as far as the gates go, you'll see eventually I'm going to just put a 6-foot chain link gate here. Down farther where we tend to access more often, near the gazebo, I'm going to have just a 3.5-foot man gate, again with just chain link material, and that should finish up this whole area and give them a large place to roam and eat the grass and hopefully thrive for us. All right, so 8 o'clock last night, I finally finished putting the gates on this fence I've been working on, guys. So this is the, as you all know, the new compound for the American buff geese. It's a good sized area. The grass has come in nice and long and thick. I got a pretty solid fence up here as far as geese go. And I've secured the whole perimeter of the wooden fence up there. I made sure that there's no gaps and things like that. So it's all set to go. Only thing I have to do before I bring them over here is put some water in the pool, and I think they'll be happy. So we got 2 gates. We got a man gate down there, and over here I have a 6-foot gate I put in so I can get the tractor in still. And that's where we're gonna bring the geese over to release them, I believe. Yeah, should be enough room here. And eventually, I think a fun thing I'm going to try doing is just putting comical signs all around this fence, because this is our laneway over here where people come in to buy eggs and whatever else we might be selling, chicks or whatever. So I think we're going to actually put decorative, entertaining signs like, you know, watch out for attack geese, whatever. And make it a little more interesting. So anyhow, let's get those geese moved. One of the things we're going to find out today when we move these geese is if we were able to help this goose here with its angel wings. I am very confident we solved the one side, and I'm feeling pretty good about the other side as well. It doesn't seem as tucked up, but I have a feeling when we release these wings, I think that's going to be resolved. So if you guys watched the previous video where we tucked them up and taped them, so to kind of get them back in place so they can form that way. It's looking like it worked, but we'll find out. By the way, just as a reminder, these guys are 10 weeks old now. This weekend, the oldest one of the 6 is a week older, 10 days older than the rest. So basically the oldest one in here is 10 weeks old. I won't lie, it's getting to the point now where I'm not even sure which one actually is Bobby, but so I just call them all Bobby. They're all Bobby. Whether they're Bobby Joe or Bobby, whatever it is. So we're looking forward to getting them in their new home. So one of the things we're pretty excited about this week is actually getting these guys reunited. This guy or gal has been cooped up by itself for the past week because we couldn't keep them in there together. The other ones would help it escape the bandages on the wings. So we've kept them beside each other, but they really want to be together. So the first thing we're going to do is actually get this one out, release the wings, and see if we actually solved or repaired the angel wings. And we're hoping, really hoping we did. If not, we might have to put, I'm pretty sure one side's good. The other side I'm less confident about, but you know, worst case scenario, we got to put bandages back on the one side. And hopefully, because they'll be in a big area with a whole lot going on, they won't focus so much on it and they won't pull it off as fast. So, moment of truth. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see how we did, if we helped or not. Should be hanging on. There we go.
Beautiful.
Okay.
What do you think?
I feel like it's looking better. I mean, it's hard to tell until it's relaxed, and it's definitely a little upset right now. Yeah, it looks good. I think it was very successful. I'm feeling very happy. And I bet that goose is just happy to be able to open its wings and wow. Okay, so we learned something. And thank you to all the YouTubers before us that actually showed how to do this, because that was a big help for us. So hopefully we did the same for somebody else. Yeah, be able to flap its wings. Okay guys, so what we're going to try to do here is we're going to take that great big white tractor, we're going to try to walk it up to that fence, to that 6-foot gate, and
we can't think of an easier way to move the geese.
Other than getting in there and chasing them, but it's been soggy, it's been raining today. We're actually taking this opportunity. It still looks like it might rain, so we got to try to quickly get our chores done here, but it's not super heavy. It's just a little awkward because the geese have to kind of walk with us. So we're going to get them over there, and we're going to bring you back on that end, and we'll show you the release of the geese, and we're hoping it's a great day for these guys. All right, it's time to release the Kraken, or the Cobra chicken, or just the American buff geese. I think this is going to be a bit of a slow transition for them because I don't want to chase them out. This brown spot you see here on the paddock, or on the tractor I should say, adjustment there. I'm going to open that up. There's a space in there that's not really meant for the geese, it's meant for the chickens, but I think they can still fit through. So I'm going to get it open up and hopefully they won't be all scaredy cats and they'll come out.
I don't know, it took them like 40 minutes to go
to get in the pool, right? So if this is anything like it was when we gave them their swimming pool, it took them like 40 minutes just to decide that they thought it was safe enough to get in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab the camera and get a little closer to watch, but Cindy's going to get in there. She's more agile than I am. Hate to say it, but it's true. So she's going to get in there and kind of encourage a couple out. Hopefully the rest follow. Yes, they look very happy. That's rewarding to watch them. Well, we've released the geese. We're feeling very happy. And the geese, when you watch them, you can tell they're happy. They get flapping their wings, running around. Oh, a little bit there again. I mean, it's so much more space for them. So we're pretty excited to see how they do here. Thanks a lot for joining us, guys. If you don't mind subscribing to the channel, we'd love to have you stick with us. Thumbs up, share with your friends, and come back and see how things go.